Put that microphone there. All right, we're gonna march. Marching, marching. Take your feet wide. March, march. Bring your feet in. Take them wide again. Out we go. Sink down. Bring it back in. We're going to give ourselves space. We'll move forward for 4 steps, back for 4. Here we go. Up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 2, 3, 4. Forward and back. Hold it right here. Step and touch. Out together. Take it wider. Fly those arms wide. Side to side lunge. Reach, reach. Reach it up, up. Oh, that feels good. I'm trying to lift my ribs. Bring your arms down, shrug and shrug. Swim back. Bring your arms in, marching. In, out, out. In, out, out. So you're up, you're down. Up and down. Bring it in, hold it. This time when we move forward, step, hit the opposite foot for 4, come back, opposite heel. Use this time to stretch. Distracted. Garbage truck is out front, so I could be counting wrong. Up and back. We're going to hold it back here. Turn your feet out wide, toes and knees lined up. Plie, circle arms once and twice. Other way. One more. Back to our lunges. Reach. You could hop or not. Keep it low or keep it high. Reach it up. Stretch. Stretch. Bring your arms down. Shrug forward. Keep shrugging. Someone wants in. And swim forward. Let's bring that in. Hands up here at the back of the head. We're going to bring up the left knee, right elbow down, switch. 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 One more. Hands on thighs, belly in. Flat back down. Pull the navel in, round up. Shoulders back. Again, we're down. And we're up. One more time. Okay. All right. Taking a little drink. shoulders. I'm going to squat back, come up, give a kick, and then other side. Remember, when you squat, belly in, send your backside to backside. You may only go this far. You may go farther down. Whatever you do, protect your back by keeping your belly tight. You want to hold those weights at your sides or not use them at all. That's your choice as well. I'm just going to hold them on my shoulders here. Belly in. Sit it back. Here we go. Back. Up. Kick. Back. Up. Kick. One more each side. I'm going to grab one heavy hand weight. I'm going to hold this weight down in front. My feet are turned out. You can't see them, but they are turned out like I'm a ballerina. I'm going to squat out wide. I'm going to slide that foot in, lift that weight. Other side, and lift. So I am sliding this foot along, so I'm getting that inner thigh. Shoulders back, here we go. We're out, we're in. You don't have to lift the weight if you don't want to. You could leave it down in front. One more. Whatever weights you want to hold on your shoulders or at your sides. Belly pulled in. Feet under the hips. Sit it back. Back. Up. Kick. One more each side. All right, picking up a single weight. Hold it in front. Turn those feet out, shoulders back, ribs lifted, belly tight. Take it wide, slide in. Wide out, slide in. One more. All right, grab that drink. Ooh. We're going to move into our deadlifts. So plain old deadlifts, weights in front, from the side, profile view, belly's tight, protect your back, hinge the hips, soften your knees, reach. Right here, oh yeah, come up. I'm going to use heavy enough weight that I really feel that. If your weights are lighter, some people like to pull them up, but I'd prefer that you use something heavier to work those hamstrings. This is when I bring out the big guns. Woo, can hardly hold them, but I can do this with them. So belly in, here we go, we hinge. We lift, flat back, belly tight. One more time. Okay. Next up, I'm going to grab different side goes out. And I'm going to lift in the middle, come over to the other side. So these are lateral lunges without a lot of pomp and circumstance. So a lot of, it's really a weight shift here to here. So I'm using lighter weights because this lift in the middle can get me going. So wide feet, your toes are forward. Protect your knees by sending your back side to the back side. Off we go. Out. Up. Down. Up. One more. Back to our deadlifts. Belly's pulled up and in. Overhand grip. Let's reach. Stretch. Lift. Form counts. One more. Oh, all right. Moving back into those lateral lunges. You know, if you don't want to lift in the middle, you don't have to. I like to try that. Again, ribs lifted. Always think of being long from hips to ribs. Shoulders rolled back, feet wide. Here's that lunge. Center, lunge, center. One more. These get so heavy. Oh my goodness. Ah. Drink, drink, drink. Alternating lunges. I'm going to take mine back and I'm going to do a little curl here. You could take them forward if you'd rather. You can keep the weights at your sides. But when you lunge, whatever position you're in, you want your upper body to be upright. This back knee's dropping down. Front knee, it can go a little forward. You just don't want it shooting way forward so that you're stretching. This is a good exercise. We're not doing it right now, but it is something you could do. If you would rather not alternate, do 8 on one side, then 8 on the other. Here we go. We're back or forward. Now's the time to switch if you're staying on one side. One more. All right. Whew. I'm hot today. We're going to move into some upper body exercises. The first one we're going to do, and I'm going to grab lighter weights for this. Pretty light. I may be able to do heavier, but I've got a lot of classes today, so I'm going to go a little easy. These are my 6s. So from the front, it looks like this. This arm is going to come into An upright row, this one's going to extend out in front, lower, and switch. From the side, up. It works the brain differently because you have to think about what one side's doing, what the other side is doing. Belly pulled up and in, shoulders rolled down your back. Okay. Here we go. We lift, lower. One more each side. All right, I'm going to take my arms out to the sides. I'm going to drop one, lift, drop the other, and lift. You will feel this in your shoulders. So if these weights are too heavy, grab lighter ones. Again, holding your body tight. Always conscious of what the core is doing. Arms out. Lower, lift, other side. One more. Oh, shoulders, huh? We'll go back to the upright row and a long lift in front. Shoulders rolled back. Here we go. Lift. And side. And 8. Okay. All right, arms back out to the sides. I find this intimidating. It's so hard. Lower, lift. Woo! Who's got shoulders that they're discovering? One more each side. Oh. All right. I'm going to keep these same lightish weights. You may even want to go lighter. That's okay. Continuing with shoulder action, I'm going to hold them here. I'm going to do a half a hammer, lateral raise. So the elbows are bent. Here we go. Half a hammer, raise it. Half, raise. And one more. Okay. I'm keeping these light weights. I'm going to do my side crunches with that overhead press. So one arm up, that same foot out to the side, this arm, this hand in front of the shoulder. Squeeze it down, press it up. Squeeze, press. One more. And we'll swap sides. Here we go. Pull and push. One more. Little break. We're going to go back to the half hammer with the bent arm lateral raise. Belly in, hips tucked. Here we go. Half a hammer, lateral. Half a hammer, lateral. Getting those elbows up. And one more. Do another set of our side crunches. If you need lighter weights, now's your chance. Maybe you need heavier weights. I don't know. I don't know what you want. We're extending. Belly pulled in, glutes tucked. Squeeze, press. Squeeze, press. go. Push and pull. Two more. Oh, I'm taking a little breather. I need a drink. How about that? We're going to come into our bent hip position, knees soft, belly in, back long. We're going to open wide. So it's our reverse fly. I'll use these. Think about form. You don't want to do this. Okay, you want your body under control. Don't we all? Rounded arms. We're tucked tight. Here we go. We fly. And fly. One more. All right, we're going to go into our triceps extensions. So I'm grabbing lighter. We're going to take it straight back, then wide back, okay? I'm going light. Belly in tight, shoulders down. My knee, I like to stagger my feet. You could keep your feet together. Take it straight back, take it back wide. One more set. All right, we'll go back to our reverse flies. Hold your body strong. For gorillas, belly tight. Here we go. Fly, close. One more. Okay. Back to those extensions, straight back and wide back. Row it up. Keep those upper arms parallel to the body. Keep them close in when you're taking them straight back. Here we go. Straight back, in, fly, in. One more set. Actually, now one more set. All right, next up we're going to do our Arnold presses. It's a curl, an open, a press, lower, in, release. And when you do this release, don't let them fly. It's a controlled release, that eccentric movement. Not that you're eccentric, but perhaps you are. I may have to switch weights partway through, who knows. Shoulders are back again. Tuck your glutes. Even when we're working that upper body, we need to think about what the even when we're working the upper body, we want to think about what the lower body is doing. So it's a curl, an open, press, lower, in, down, curl, press. Two more. we're going to grip, not group. We're going to do our reverse curls. So it's this and down. On me, this elbow will bend out because it's a little awkward for some reason. Again, my knees are soft, my glutes are tucked, my belly's tight. I'm going to reverse and bring it in. One more. Okay. Back to our Arnold. Okay. Shoulders rolled back, belly pulled tight. Off we go. It's a curl, and open, press, lower, in, release. Two more, feeling that. One more. Reverse curls. Control your body, here we go. Reverse, lower. One more. Woo. Grab the drink and we'll be moving to the floor. Pulling that mat down. Hang on, I need a drink. Down. There we go. All right, we're going to start on our fours with the weight behind the knee. We're going to press up, lift out. So from the front, it's press and lift. If you notice, this doesn't go up very high, especially on this side. It's my compromised side. So don't worry about getting that way up if it causes you to fall over. We are working, the glutes, the hip when we press and go to with our side fire hydrants, but we are also challenging that core. So it's important that we don't sag. No sagging. I tell my body every day, don't sag, whatever you do. All right. Finding that posture that will hold you up. Cover the knee, flex the foot, let's press up, side lift. Press up, side lift. We're going to do one long side on each side. One more on this side. And switch. Flex that foot. Let's push. And lift, push, lift it. Keep going. One more that weight to the side and sit back on the heels. Stretch the hips, the lower back. Shift your hips to the right, hands walk over to the left. Other side. We're going to come back up. We're going to do some upper body, but it will also challenge the core. We're going to be on all fours to begin. And we're going to hold a fairly light hand weight in the left hand. Lift the right leg and the left hand. So it's a bird dog with weight. If you don't want to use the weight, then don't. All right? Just one weight. The other hand will be down. And if that bothers your wrist, sometimes you can go to a fist, and that can help. Tighten up. Let's go. Extend. In. Two more on this side. Switching sides. Holding up tight. Here we go. Extend. In. One more. All right, I'm going to go a little bit heavier. What we're going to do, you could stay here and row up, straight up the side. You could come to your knees and lean in. I don't recommend it. I find it too hard. Or you could come to your toes, pull and lower. And I can usually go a little bit heavier on these. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you what works for me, and it may hold true for you. Toes under, or find your position, tighten the glutes as well as the abdominals. Row, lower. One more. Swap sides. Here we go. Row. One more. We'll return to the weighted bird dog. The lighter weight, at least lighter for me. Tummy tight. And again, weight is optional. You don't have to use it to make it work. Here we go. Extend and in. One more. Switch sides. Whew. Here we go. Extend, in. One more. Back to those rows. Finding your position, the one that works for you. Being a quadruped is fine on all fours. Tighten up, squeeze glutes. Here we go. Pull, pull. Two more. Ugh. Other side. go. Let's pull it up, lower down. Two more. Release down. Oh. Okay. Sit back, stretch those arms out. Come up to all fours. Extend the one arm out in front. Slide the opposite arm under. Get that stretch. Other side, long stretch. And come back up. Ooh. All right. We're going to come down into a plank position. All right? I'm going to hop my feet out and in, so this is a jack. If you don't want to hop, 1 foot out, in, or out, in, and I am trying to tuck this in so I can see better what I'm doing. I do want my belly to stay strong. It's very easy to do it this way, so try to stay in that line. All right, here we go. And out, in. Oh, I'm on my hands. You can stay on your forearms. I don't know. I just got in this position. Sorry about that. One more. I'm coming back to those forearms. And what I'm going to do, still working that upper body and the core. I'm going to come up onto one hand, the other hand, down, down, up, down, down. One more. Hold. Back to those jacks. Out, in, or out, in, in. One more. All right. High and low. Up, down, down. Up, down, down. One more. Hold. Release. Oh, sit back. My back. Is your back hurting? Not hurting, but it's working. Oh. Again, hips to the right, hands left. Other side. We're going to come over onto the back. We're going to do some, we'll do some, what's the word, bridges. We'll do bridges, and then we'll do some stretching. So for your bridges, you can do them minus weight, or you can hold weight on your hips. If you had a resistance band, you could stretch it across your hips and hold it down at the sides. Lots of choices to make. So hold it there on the hips. Don't hurt yourself with the weight. Belly tight. Let's squeeze glutes up, lower down. Squeeze, lower. On the next one, hold that lift, and we'll pulse up, up. Squeeze your glutes. Hold it, release. I'm going to walk my heels out a little bit, so it's an extended bridge on this one. Here we go. Squeeze up, lower down. I don't want my mat to come with me. Just creeping in. Hold it up here and pulse, pulse. Hold, release. All right, that weight can go to the side. We'll do some stretching for those legs. Hug your right knee in. Hug it in. Then extend the leg up. Oh, you feel that stretch through the back of the leg. Kind of breathless. I think we got some cardio in there. What do you think? Pulling in deeper as you push away. Now just pulling in again. Take that right hand on the outside of the left leg. Pull to the left, look to the right. Stretching that IT band. Lift up, grab it with your right hand, open out to the right. Again, that knee doesn't need to be straight. Feel that stretch. Right ankle over left knee. Hug it in any way you want. Stretching here. Fully cross the right knee over the left. Grab your feet and pull in. Deeper stretch in the right hip. I feel it. I hope you do as well. And release. Release the right leg out. Hug the left knee in first. Then extend it up and pull in. Give it a stretch. Pushing back with the leg as you pull in. And just the hands again. Take that left leg over to the right. Look left. And lift. Open out left. Stretching through that inner thigh. Left ankle over right knee. Pull it in. Any way you want to pull it in is all right by me. Cross the legs completely. Pull those in on those feet. Oh, you feel that? My goodness. And release. All right, we've got a few more minutes. Yay! We're going into some a little bit more core work. Hands at the sides will lift the legs. You can have them bent or extended. So it's a reverse curl. Press into the mat. Lift, lower. One more. Keep those legs lifted, either bent or extended. Lower one, lift, lower the other, lift, lower both together. You could also lift your shoulders Engage those abdominals. Last set. We're going to go back to those reverse curls, but we're going to do it with a twist. So when we lift, we're going to lift to one side and down, and then to the other side. So it takes a little bit more abdominal control. If it's not working or you have a sensitive back, don't do the twisting. Just take them straight up and down. All right, lift, twist the other side. One more. Okay. Feet down. Hands at the sides. We're going to do a knee tuck, tap the feet, come back, little crunch, all right? So it's those two parts, hands at the sides. Knee tuck, crunch. Tuck it, crunch it. Oh. One more. Oh. All right, I need a break. I don't know how you... We're going to go into chest work. We'll do chest presses and then open flies. Choose your weights. I have so many weights, I don't even have space. So elbows are bent, like you have a goal post, like the Browns had the goal post last night. When you lived with a Clevelander, you got to be excited. Here we go. Push and bend. One more. We're going to bring that in. I got to move this microphone or I'm going to hit it. Open the arms. I'm going to open my legs. I will squeeze together. I will fly. Squeeze, fly. One more. All right. Bring it back in. Back to the presses up. Push and bend. One more. Bring it on in. Lie it wide. Let's squeeze and fly. One more. And bring it in. Oh, set those to the side. Come on up. Let's do some stretching. Extend those legs out in front. Bend one knee and reach in. Start small. You may be able to deepen that stretch as you go. So stretching up the back of the leg. Switch sides. deepen, deepen. Reach the chest down. Bring it back in. Reach the hands behind the back. Try to touch the fingertips. Maybe you're more flexible than I and you can actually grip fingertips. Mine touch. I've got a couple gripping there. This is something you can work on. Switch sides. Release. Hands clasped in front, pressing out, round the back, drop the head, spread the shoulder blades apart. Lift up, stretch it, press back a bit, back overhead, one side reach, grab that top wrist, up and over, up, bend one elbow, press down. Switch your sides. Hands behind, bow forward, reach the arms up. Bring them down, shoulders back. Hug yourself. Release. Circle the arms up. Inhale, circle back down. Exhale again. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Take your bow. Thank you, thank you. Need glasses. And let me pause our recording.